So then he comes back online and he has this to say.
Oh, well, yes. I'm apologizing for her using the R word. She didn't even really use it, but still, her even doing that, she don't get down with like that. Like I said, in Philly, it's not really a derogatory term to them.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So then line number 9,446,212 is that we all know somebody from somewhere, and I'm sure there's somebody from Philly in this doggone live that would say the contrary, that people do not say that. But I'm not here to jump on his wife, okay? Because I'm sure if that woman felt that way, that she has a disabled child that she's taking care of and she loves, and she feels so strongly compelled to call the father of that child the R word, then he fucking up. He messing up in the game.
And technically, it really is.
Technically. Now, he said technically it really is. So then my next question would be, when you are attacking all these creators that you sitting on the internet saying attacked your son and denigrated your son because they use inflammatory words and things towards your son, is that the same technically? Do they get the same pass or do they not get a pass? I'm trying to understand, how do we issue passes? Because if somebody is from Philly, you saying they could pretty much call you, your son, your wife, and everybody the R word, right? Because they from Philly and they just say it, right? That's what he's saying, y'all. So because his wife is from Philly, and this ain't her first time. This is her fourth time calling that man the R word. So because your wife is from Philly, she gets a pass. But she is the child's parent. So you trying to educate everybody on the internet, but you ain't educating the people in your house, right? Is what you're trying to get us to believe. So you started this TikTok war and beef with people over your child, but your own wife sitting in the house calling you the very same thing you started a war over. And this is why you can never be on accountability TikTok. This is why your platforms are dead. This is why when you go live, you got 20 or 30 people in there. It's the hypocrisy for me. You physically attacked Jonty, and that man didn't even say that. I've never heard that man talk about nobody kids. And you felt so compelled, you came up off the internet and, oh my God, I wish it was me. I wish it was me you had ran up on. That'd have been your last run up in your entire life. Period, point blank. I wonder why you play the games with the people you play. You claim you got my information. Hit the road, ho. You are the R word. You are. You are. Nothing you do is mentally stable. Everything that you do is obnoxious. You're an obnoxious person. Thanks for joining the team, family. This is obnoxious. You literally came back from her calling you the R word and tried to issue a pass for her calling you the R word when you tried to decimate people because somebody said, don't nobody care about you and your son. The lady didn't even call your child no name. Thanks for joining the team. The lady didn't even call your child no name. The lady did not call your child a name. You ran from platform to platform to platform, begging people to let you on their platform before that lady even said anything about you or your son. Interrupting people's lives, bringing this nonsense and malarkey into people's areas where they didn't invite you to come in and do that. And when they rejected you, you decided to go on a crazy man slow roll rampage against people to dox and intimidate and try to get people to jump on somebody. But I'm gonna spell the truth out for you. I'm going to spell the truth out for you. I ain't going to lie to you, partner. Don't nobody care about you or your son. Don't nobody care about you, your son, your woman, your kids, your life, nothing. And it was shown. It was shown. You know how it was shown? When your window got broke out. And all of TikTok was laughing, and only that core group of people over there which you was even trying to help. The rest of TikTok was laughing because you got what you deserve. Because you so hard. You that guy. You're so hard. But why your education and intimidation tactics and bullying come to TikTok, and shouldn't you be having these conversations in the house? Shouldn't your I'm gonna be cool. Shouldn't your lady know the vernacular that's acceptable towards a disabled person? Wouldn't that be harmful for that to be said while your son can hear it? Now, I know he's nonverbal, but he still can hear, right? Because I hear you calling his name in some of the videos. So why is it that people on TikTok is supposed to be more accountable than the lady that you laying up with every day? How? How can I go out here and check anybody in the streets for calling me a B if I allow my husband to sit up here and call me a B every day? Accountability and education starts at home. It don't start out in the streets, because in the streets, I reject everything about you. You can't tell me nothing. Your porch, your house, your setup, your lady, her IG account, you can't tell me nothing. I'm crushing the game when I look at you in comparison. Your 14 teeth, you're a stalker that then had 100 accounts, keep making accounts and slipping into people's lives that don't want you there, don't want no proximity to you, don't want no interaction with you. You keep slipping into their lives. She said that because you do R-word stuff. You don't learn your lesson. Your window got broke, you come back live. Let them come back, come back, come back. So what? So you can hide some more in the house? If you was Billy Bad Muffins, you'd have got out there and handled that the minute dude showed up at your door. It wouldn't even been no question or no doubt. You were well within your rights to defend your mother-in-law's domain, because it ain't yours. Like you said, your name ain't on the bill, so therefore it's not yours. But you were well within your right. Your family, your kids, your wife, everything you own is in that dumpster fire of a house. So why didn't you step up and be a man and protect your home? You didn't. Because MAN, you are not. You're not. You're a zesty, sassy little boy that came on the internet, never grew up, never was liked. Nobody ever wanted to spend time with you or be around you because you a buster. You came to the internet and you thought that you was going to get clout and fame. And one by one, systemically, we have dwindled you down to nothing. When you go live, if the train gang ain't in there, you have nothing. Nothing. The derelicts that's over there, they over there because they want to be. And they garbage anyway, so we don't want them. You got 20 to 30 people. Matter of fact, you probably got 15 solid. Look how slow your doggone comments be rolling by.
Technically, it really. Oh, well, yes. I'm apologizing for her using the R word. She didn't even really use it, but still, her even doing that, she don't get down with like that. Like I said, and Philly is not really a derogatory term to them, when technically it really is.
Technically. There's no technicality in that when you've been stalking people for 3 years.
Hey, Miss Sweetland. Hey, Miss Max.
Chum Bucket House sounds. Enjoy, y'all. Then he go on mute. And he on mute for a minute. Enjoy the Chum Bucket House sounds when you come back.
My bad. I don't even know what I was talking about before she came down here. Like, she wants to, basically what she was telling me, she wants to be a part and, you know, get to interact with you guys, but she don't get down with TikTok. Like, she's not really into social media at all. And I love her to death for trying to do that with me. But she got to understand, like, some things you don't say across social media. We not just Philly. But I appreciate her doing. It's like, because like I tell you, she do not like this TikTok shit. But that's why she came down here and she was like, I guess you didn't hear. I don't know. A lot of y'all said y'all didn't even hear her.
And that's called enabling. So instead of his supporters hold him to the same standard and his wife to the same standard that they try to run around on TikTok holding everybody at, they enable him and start making excuses immediately. Oh, we didn't hear her. Oh, she didn't mean it like that. Oh, it's okay. We know y'all love each other. Oh, it's all good. All couples fight. Right? But we supposed to be held at a standard. Other people, strangers, that have no obligation to this man is supposed to be held to a standard by which is his definition of that standard. Right? We don't get no say in any of this. We just have to go by what, bullshit, but we just have to go by what he says is offensive to a child that's living with a disability. But telling Tavia that her son is a snitch and he's gonna get touched in jail, that's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Trying to hack Rabbi's nanny cam in his daughter's bedroom, that's cool. Putting out that DV survivor's social address and information and court case information, that's cool. Getting Slim's baby mama's information with the case number and telling people in the live where the state and city where you got it from, which means they can go look at the unredacted copy, that's cool. With the case number displayed, we can do that. Long as don't nobody tell you they don't care about your son. Long as don't nobody deny you access to their live, to their platform. I'll get to the Chef Foxy and Tea Time stuff in a minute. As long as what you're doing is deemed okay in that whack-a-nut head of yours, that tumbleweed dandelion field mind of yours. So basically, your son is a prop. Because immediately, if you felt that strongly about somebody using that word, why you didn't immediately check your bitch? Immediately. If my husband called one of my daughters something that's discerning, something that's weird, something that I don't appreciate, and it has never happened, I'm stopping whatever I'm doing and I'm checking that behavior right then and there. But luckily, we've had these conversations to talk about what's appropriate and not appropriate. And he just not that type of man to run around calling women B's and H's and stuff like that. He don't do that. He don't flex on women. He'll never argue with a woman. He'll walk away. He'll tell me, but he more so gonna walk away. He do not argue with women. That's the most sissified, zesty shit that a man can do is sit up there and argue with a woman. And I'm not saying women are less than, but what I'm saying is as a man, presenting yourself as a leader in whatever whack-a-nut, crazy man community you think you're running, your persona, your image is done. Once your wife came out of her mouth for the 4th time and called you a derogatory slur, speaking on your cognition, while she has a child in the home that has diminished cognition, you might as well take that L when your slow ass leave. Take 2 of them so it's slow. And slowly walk away. You say to the women on the internet what you want to say to her, that you can't say to her because you'll be homeless. Because she'll put you out. You say the stuff on the internet to the women because you got all that anger because she emasculates you, demean you, degrade you, and then parade her escapades in your face without regard, without care, period. Can't find no videos of me dancing with another man in a foreign country drinking a drink where drinks ain't even legal in a foreign country in a swimming suit. You're not gonna see it because if I go somewhere, if I go to some tourist destination, my husband gonna be with me or the whole trip is canceled because I'm not going by myself. I didn't marry him so that I could spend time by myself. I married him so that I could have a life partner. And that's why they say love is blind. But you came to the internet and you raised everybody up trying to excuse what your wife did. So the first excuse is they just say it in Philly. Right? So they just say it in Philly. All right, then we gonna do this. They just say it in the United States. This is why I keep pressure for you. But not enough for me to be worried about you. Just enough for me to say you look like an idiot. Making excuses for the mother of your disabled child, calling you a rural man. And ain't the only woman. Miss Pugh, while she was trying to defend you, said, why y'all arguing with the rural man? The rural man. That is how people defend you. Why are y'all arguing with the rural man? That's gross and disgusting. And now y'all best of friends. The same lady that told you don't nobody care about your son. Now y'all mutuals and you all proud of that. Garbage. You garbage. Oh, okay, I'll read it in a second, bro. Chum Bucket House sounds. Enjoy.
Y'all remember the last time she went live? She did the same thing. I was like, you can't say that word. You can't, no. That's offensive to people. And she's like, I don't mean it to be offensive. Like, it don't matter what.
So he admits to 2 times. 2 times this lady have gone live. We know it's more because we got it recorded. 2 times this lady has went live and referred to him as the rural man.
Being is impact over intent. Like, she don't, like I said, she just from Philly. Like, it is what it is. But again, I'm gonna take that. I'll take responsibility for that, especially if it was done on my platform. Yeah, she just went to lay back down. She kind of feeling it. She had a couple bottles of wine. She good.
Okay, so then he said, this is excuse number 3. This is excuse number 3. So now he's saying because she was drinking, she feeling herself. She a little loose, right? So now this is y'all tap me up. I'm only at 58. Can y'all tap? If you're not following me, follow. Thank you, Salty. Thank you, Llama Gen X. Thank you, Ayo. I see y'all tapping. Thank you, Love 10. Ooh, that went by too fast. I ain't Ray. Oh, I sound like him trying to G vibes. I appreciate it, y'all. Tap me up. Okay. So now it's because she was drinking. So we're on excuse number 3? Thank you. Thanks for the gifts, y'all. I appreciate the love.
So she feeling it right now. Well, not a couple glasses of wine, not bottles. Before they run with that. Thank you. She is a beautiful woman, inside and out. Like, it take a real one, like, because again, like I told you, she do not like social media. For her to even try to come down here and do that, I get, she had all the best intentions in the world.
Negro. Were we listening to the same person? I know we wasn't listening to the same person. Because the person I heard said, because you know you be acting slow. And, okay, what she said was, since you down here talking to these folks all the time, I want to get their opinion on something. And then he was like nervous about what she was about to say. So he had his hand on the phone so that way he could end it. And then she was like, let it go, move. And he took his hand down, but he was ready to end the live. And what he did was he didn't go up and hit the button. He came across and he either swiped up or he did something to end that live. That's why it looped, because TikTok thought it still was a live feed. Thank you for subscribing. So at the end of the day, This man literally knew that this lady would have some pressure for him when she came down there. He knew it. That's why he acted the way he acted when she got in front of that damn phone. He knew. Anyway, so now she's had a couple of drinks. But then within the lying, he lied so damn hard. He says that the lady came down to support him in TikTok. And every time, thanks for subscribing. Every time, oh no, thank you for joining the team. Every time that lady get online pertaining to him at TikTok, she embarrassed him. When she got online with Dr. Fingers, thanks for joining the team. When she got online with Dr. Fingers and everybody else, guess what she did? When Dr. Fingers said, when they brought up that blog, he said, tell them to leave you and your kids alone, or whatever goofy stuff he said. The lady said, it wasn't no man, because all she could see on the screen was Dr. Fingers, but it was people in the boxes. She said, it wasn't no man. That's a man. It wasn't no man. It was a heavy breathing FATBITCH that came and called me, was calling me on my phone and doing this and doing that. Now, we all know that that was Alicia and Mama Coco. We all know that. We know that because they called somebody parole officer and tried to get that person's parolee vote. Mama Coco, where you at with that class action lawsuit? You old skank. I'm waiting. Hold on, I need to write something down. So, Slow-Mo, let's get back to him.
I love her for that. I told her that. But like, it's just certain things you gotta carry yourself in a certain way.
Thanks for the gifts.
Especially when, I got my supporters over here, and that could be offensive to some of them. She don't know that.
It was 31 people in that live. 10 of them was llamas. And that's it. So, that wasn't the whole live. He went on to repeat himself like 86,000 more times. Right? That's love. That's respect. Let me read these cash apps, y'all. That's love. That's respect. You ain't even there. Okay. Petty Llama for your insure fund. So this person must think you are old and need insure. Thank you. And oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this. Oh, man, it's a whole bunch of them. I'll be letting them pile up. I'm going to send this back. I'll still say it, but I'm going to send it back. All right, fam. That's too much. It's too much. I sent it back. They wanted me to say, Blaze, your short bus is ready. But they send way too much. And I know that's crazy because people, be taking money off. Just, yeah. For Blaze is a back of a bus head lying bitch. Oh, okay. Got you. I ain't gonna say your name online. Got you. Thank you, baby. Okay, so Blaze, you a bus riding, back of the bus lying bitch. And the other person, I don't want you to send that much. Just a couple dollars, baby. Not that much. I'm not in this for this. Just for the llama fund and stuff like that. So, all right. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Am I tripping, or did this man literally get online, fight everybody for 2-3 years, morph his story to the point where it's a whole new story now? Now it is way beyond his son. Now he a crusade. Well, he was a crusader for Polisa, but Polisa ended up firing him 2 weeks ago. Right? Remember that live where she was like, she can't get down, and he was trying to act like she wasn't talking about him, and then she went live again and was like, I'm talking about him. And then he shimmied it. He tried to get out of it. You ain't getting out of there. Get your ball mouth ass back over here. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. I get out the way. Okay. This man was so doggone triggered. What you looking at is a side shot of his head, of his wife's head. So in the purple, that's when she was live. You can see his background from his blazy nonsense, right? So you can see the background is the same, that Egyptian hieroglyphics background, which I'm not wholly sure he can pronounce. So that's his wife's head right there. When she flipped her hair around, that's her head. And then on the left is the date night that he posted when he said him and the wife, after she called him the R word, went on a date night. Saturday, was it Friday night maybe? Thursday or Friday night. So unless she grew some doggone hair and a substantial amount of it, and it grew in front of her ear, I would surmise that you lying, and that's an old video you reposted to shut everybody up about your wife calling you the R word. See, I pay attention to detail, but so do all the llamas, and that's what you can't stand about the llamas. You couldn't hand us an L. You couldn't hand us an L if we walked up to you, every last one of us, and told you our deepest, darkest secrets. You still wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't know what to do with it. You still running around talking about you being doxxed. You can only be doxxed one time. Once your information is made public, it is on the internet forever. And if your information is on the internet, it is the republisher's intent as to whether or not it's considered doxing. Like somebody flashed across your address in a live by accident, that's not doxing. That was an accident. Okay? Your phone number, that was an accident. Somebody maliciously come online and tell people to swarm you and attack you, that is on purpose. So unless your wife grew about 4 inches worth of forehead hair and edges, I will surmise, Blazy .22, that you found an old grainy nasty video, you put it up on date night to try to make it look like y'all got up and went on a date. I think, we all think, that you a lying ass bastard. Meet me. Meet me. I love it. That's so cute. I can't show it without showing your name. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was a meet. I can't send the thing back because it's one of them special ones. But thank you. Okay. Okay, for llama snacks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, for the Sims to put Southern in the clouds, not the house. Y'all got pressure for Southern still, huh? Put her in the clouds. I'm going to put her on Tanya Michelle lot, but I'm moving all of y'all together. Everybody Southern irritate, I'm putting in the house together. Auntie! But do y'all see the level of craziness this man is willing to go through? Like, let me know. Am I crazy or am I mean... Your lady ball, she ball. She didn't get unball. She ain't move around from that baldness. She ain't get unball. She still was ball on the side. And then in this one on the left, she got enough hair to have braids in front of her ear. On this side, the braids are behind the ear. Cause she got that runway strip that ain't doing right. Silent, don't you try me, because I got my socks on. Silent be waiting to catch me slipping with my piggies out. I mean, I know it's grainy, y'all, but I'm just saying. Dealing with him, I would be losing my hair too. But if you look, like this man literally posted this. This is the area of delusion that this man lives in. He is delusional as fuck. She basically a llama at this point. Every time she go live, she tear this little dude up every single time. She go get on his live. She call him something unpleasant. Thank you. Thanks for the gifts, y'all. Thanks for the cash apps. She called him something unpleasant, something disgusting, something sad. And then to combat what he know, we finna come and drop your son. Why you didn't just take him on a date? Why would you put them in harm's way, putting people information out, putting people kids information out, calling people kids snitches? Why would you do all of that when your wife did it and you took her on a date? Thanks for subscribing. Okay, I gotta tell y'all I'm excited. So Jenny from the block have made me llama hat. This is one of them. Super cute. Super cute. Love it. This is the other one. Super cute. Super cute. Love it. Hey. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all where So, oh, my thing in the way. Hold on, let me see if I can move it. Oh, can I move it? So this is the video that, wait. Why'd y'all all come right here at this moment? Hold on, y'all. So this is part of the video, and this is where we took it from, so y'all know we're not making it up. In this video, if you see at the bottom where it was stopped at, he made it fuzzy, and he used a lot of transitions and stuff, but in the video, this is what her hair looked like. Now, y'all remember what her hair looked like in the video where she called him right? Hold on, this one finna be stupid. Let me go up here. So my question is, why come nobody else got any play when he was attacking them and putting their information out and making fun of people, kids, Cuban's son, Cuban's nephew? They online talking about that man blew his ears off and all this other stuff. Why nobody, and I ain't never heard Cuban call Blaze's son anything. I've heard her call him stuff, but not the son. And he's spiraling, and he got a group of people. But hold on. But wait, there's more. Hold on. This is Tavia's family in the hallway of her apartments. All of these young kids, the little boys, they're her kids. The little girl, or the one in the red, I think the 4 boys is hers. This is a black family. This is a black family, right? If you pro-black, you will not attack a family that look like this. How can you be pro-black and tell somebody you're going to get their kid touched in jail or prison? That you're going to lie on their child and say that their child is a street snitch? How can you be pro-black? How can you be pro-black? Here go her sons as adults. And it's a screenshot of her live. How can you be pro-black if these are the bodies that you laying waste to and that you hurting using a Chinese app in a Caucasian ran country, using supremacy tactics like trying to get people locked up, trying to mess with people's finances? How can you consider yourself to be pro-black? Are you pro-black? Is that what pro-black look like? And Tavia proved today that he was lying on her. He was lying on her son.
I just want to say that first picture was my son, his god, the guy.
Wait a minute, you cut out a little bit for me. What you say?
I said that first picture that you showed was my son, the one that he did not get right, and my god kids.
And your god kids, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one was all four of your boys.
Yes.
So her god kids and her son was in that first picture. And then the second one was all the kids. All her four sons. She has four sons.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, how can you be pro-black when you team up with somebody like this to try to cause harm? And Polisa, she don't get off the hook. She was with him.
Mm-hmm.
How can you call yourself pro-black?
And then my youngest was still a minor. My youngest just turned 18 in 2022. He started this lie in 2021, and in late 2022, my son just turned 18, the youngest one, who lives in the same household, who lives in the same environment.
So he brought his Jiminy Cricket looking self to the internet and said that your son was a street snitch, putting people in jail basically, and that he was on his way to jail. And then people in the comments
No,
section,
that he was in the jail.
He was in jail
already. He locked up. You never bailed him out, because remember, I kept saying I had to pay $100,000 bail, but I had to pay a percentage on it to get my son out so I could fight the case with him on outside. That sucker continues to say that my son was already locked up. He was incarcerated. This was his information. He in protective custody, all this stuff. And it started in 2021. December.
And this is what he started telling people in December of 2021 about your child, but his posts prove that he was not in fact incarcerated. And he showed zero proof that your son is on any type of payroll for any kind of snitching activities or got a reduced sentence because of snitching activities. Exactly. He showed zero proof of that. You put all that, hey, Sass, you put all that up and showed that earlier today. And then he teams up with this right here, Mrs. Smiley, and decide to continue to perpetuate the BS. Now she's mad at him. She's mad at him because she think he took Sharita out for a date. So she didn't deactivate her account again and she taking a break and all, or whatever she put out. I don't know. It's all confusing, but whatever, right? But he working with this woman that's sitting in Canada, wooing her and telling her in the DM she beautiful, she this, she that, probably gonna go up and see her, whatever he's saying to her that got her gone off her rocker, and she attacking people in the United States.
So because she can't get laid, she wanted to carry that lie.
I mean, would you? Would you?
I ain't never had to do nothing like that to get none.
Would you?
Child.
Or would you?
Nopers.
Or even better, would you?
Ha! Scarf fashions.
Nah, I might get in trouble for this. Coyote, whatever you go by, official Coyote, come on, step to the front.
Oh my God. Lord, let me get down. I'm cleaning my wig. I'm gonna be in the box.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, step to the front, ma'am. Bring yourself to the front. Come on up here right now to the front. Hold down. I was at a loss for words when this was shown to me, when this was given to me, that you got pressure from me. But you don't have pressure for your medical condition, because this is not your mouth. This is not dental care. This is a medical condition. At this point, you could probably get the insurance company to come to the dentist with you and write a check. Go on ahead and fix this. You can't possibly think that this is healthy. You got pressure for me. You don't like me. And that's fine. I'm okay with you not liking me because everybody's not going to like everybody. That's saying, why they lock me out? They didn't see me go to the front. They locked me out the damn house. Oh, my landlords locked me out the house. Anyway, ma'am, you came to the internet. It looked like you eat cereal with Sprite. You don't do cereal and milk. You do cereal and soda, cereal and rocks, cereal and gravel, cereal and tar. Okay? Yeah, my landlords. Hey, landlords, y'all locked me out. Then y'all came and peeked at me at the door. Me. Ma'am, it looked like you eat cereal and carpet. Okay? Cereal and battery acid. This is not normal. Okay? This is not lucid behavior to come to the internet and go after somebody who have said nothing about you in a year. I haven't said anything about you in a year. Yes, last year I said some pretty mean things to you. And I did tell you to go on ahead and cross the yellow brick road, the rainbow road, and go home, Fido. I did say some things to you. I did drag you on IG. I did that. Ma'am, your mouth looked like a quiet place, part 3 or 4. Amityville Horror. This is the stuff where if I had a sleep paralysis monster, it would be you. On my chest, keeping me from getting up. This is the stuff that Stephen King write about in books. Okay, I can change it. This is the stuff Stephen King write about in books. Blockbuster hits. And then you got the nerve to have that mask back there. Before you did any of this, you should have put that mask on your face. But you decided to come to the whole internet and say you got pressure from me. But you don't have no pressure for that third of a tooth that didn't show up to work. You don't have no pressure for all of those meth rocks that you done chopped up in your mouth and smoked up and tore your teeth up like this. Because this ain't not flossing. Okay? This is not being an addict. Because there's addicts out here on the loose. And ma'am, you are one of them. Like, why you didn't just snatch that little beginning tooth out? Is that a baby tooth or a broke tooth? I can't tell because they all black and brown. You came to the internet saying you a reconnecting native, looking like one of the Barbie dolls that you buy from like the Dollar Tree so they don't look right. And your kid can tell immediately that's not a real Barbie. It is the bangs. How dare you have Beyonce bad bangs on? No, you got pressure for me because I'm something you'll never be, and that's a woman of color. That's why you got pressure for me. I'm sexy. And people actually like me. And I'm going to continue to keep my hoof on whatever that is you call in between your head and your body. Because it ain't a neck, because it all look like it kind of run together. You just so wrong. Like everything is put together atrociously. Nothing was assembled correctly on your body. And then you have the nerves to get out here and be a meth head on top of it. On top of everything that you did in your life, every wrong turn you made. And these be the women that come up on TikTok and be like, I'm far from ugly. Bitch, the GPS said you have arrived to your destination. You ain't know you got there, but you was there. When you made this video, you was already at your destination. Tap the live, y'all. You ain't far from ugly. You way more closer than you within walking distance. You within striking distance. And the fact you come on here with your left side of the mouth chewing self, because you can't chew on the right. You can't chew in the front. You can't bite nothing. You can't turn nothing with your teeth because they all going to end up in whatever it is you're eating. With your oatmeal for dinner eating self. And you sat up here and you said you got pressure from me. Now, the way your mouth set up, that should be a felony. And you probably the one that always want to smile in people's face. Smelled like something that Blaze picked up off the floor, sniffed, and put back on his body. You can't have pressure for me. She do got luscious locks. That looked like that wig I had on yesterday, but the bangs was a little bit different. She do got luscious locks. If you consider fur, if you consider how they do them poodles and stuff, how they color their fur, if you consider fur, luscious locks, she got 36 inches of nobody wanted yaki. Don't nobody want that. I'm sure it's some bugs that took up residence in this thing. And you in this old mobile home with this wood paneling, the cheap wood paneling that you hit or press in and it goes in, talking spicy. And no picture got better. Not a tooth completely gone. None of them got better. Mississippi mud yaki. Mississippi matted. None of them got better. And you make this face, you make these faces when you talk. But you decided to come to me. You decided to put out in the atmosphere that you don't like me. Lady, look at you. Do you think I'm concerned about you not liking me? Do you think I'm concerned about you not liking me? Because the way you treat your body, your mouth, and your face, I don't think you like yourself. So I know I don't stand a chance. I'm not here for you to like. I'm not here for you to coddle. I'm not here for you to even pay attention to. You're not my people. Because if you was my people, you wouldn't have let your mouth look like a wrecking ball slapped into it. And you plucked all your teeth up off the floor and put them back in your mouth and glued them in. Your teeth look super glued in. Your teeth look like a real unstable, your teeth look like Blaze and Sharita marriage. A real rocky, unstable situation. You should have a caution wet sign on your nose so everybody know what's going on down below. Somebody gonna walk across your face, slip, fall, and have a lawsuit. Then they gonna be owning your wood grain trailer, and then you're gonna be mad. Then your window look like it's frosted. I'm sure it's scum. I'm sure that window's supposed to be see-through, but you can't see through that bad boy. It's like an apparition standing in front of your window. And then this color red you decided to get. I didn't know going for the plastic look was a look. And then what did you do? Put 2 rollers in the front of your head to make them bangs? Are you cutting your own bangs? Because if you are, they should not be that short. Like it's like your mama did your hair and for school picture day and told you don't mess your hair up, and you did playing at recess because they let you go to recess before you took your pictures, and then you went in the bathroom and just tried to fluff it. You like one of them white girls that lost 5 points every day because they didn't dress out for gym or they refused to take a shower after gym. You need to be on somebody's schedule that have DMDS behind their name. You need to be on their schedule. You should be calling them right now. You should be leaving them. I don't care if they ain't open. You call them right now and leave a message. Your mouth is an emergency. This is an emergency situation. FEMA should move on your mouth. There is no way that you thought that this was okay to come to the internet and say you got pressure from me. Not with the way that mouth, that face, that hair, them bangs, your dirty fingernails, your old grungy clothes, the setup of your background, your crib. And this is a good picture with a filter on it. If you look like this with a filter, child, what don't you look like without the filter? There's absolutely no way. I know I misunderstood when you said good because I don't like Kappa. How can you not like me? You don't even know me. You know of me. I never liked you. I never little spaces, your lives or nothing like that. And apparently neither have your teeth. Because you left them out the video, some of them. Some of them you left out the video. You didn't even have everything you needed when you hit record. You didn't do a once over. How your tooth look like a little curled up pinky toe. Your tooth curled up like a little newborn puppy when they first come out. And you on here worrying about on TikTok who you like. But it looked like somebody done ran a Buick through your mouth. Like a crossover, not a little Buick, a big Buick, a medium-sized Buick. With like 500-pound people in there. They just ran clean through that. And you just on the internet. And then you got the nerve to have big old front teeth. Like I could see if you had little front teeth and then just a little inchling of one missing. Ma'am, you got big old front teeth. And that one, that didn't break off in a day. That meth had to hit that for some years. You was piping up for some years. You was zoot suited up for some years. Your mouth don't get like this overnight. But you got them two big old front teeth. They cemented together. You got the rest of them that's hanging on by a wing and a prayer. Ma'am, you look like a Tyler Perry movie. Miss D's finna come and be like, let me fix your mouth. You look like you should be concerned about your health and not who you like on the internet. Liking people on the internet is an option. Keeping your teeth from falling out of your mouth like loose change, hit the ground and go jingling-ling-ling-ling-linga, is not an option. I can't stand females or I can't stand humans that think basic health care is an option. That is a right. And your teeth wouldn't be in this condition if you was less worried about who you like versus taking care of your mouth and not chewing every boulder in the vicinity of where you parked your trailer. Now, if I even see you speak on me again, I'm going to take your Red Rover, come on over looking ass to IG. And I'm going to ride you, and I'm going to have my people dig into everything about you. And I'm going to ride you like a pony till I lose my voice. And I'm not even mad. I'm not upset because I don't get mad when women that's highly unattractive say they don't like me because I wasn't looking for you to like me. I don't need you to like me. You liking me is not my validation. All right. But, so you take your pale pasty self and that little saloon door opening of a tooth. Basically, that's what our mouth look like. Thanks for the gift. You got a little saloon door opening right there that I'm going to hear some Western music. Somebody going to bust through it for a showdown in the middle of town square. To fight the villain off. You whole time is the villain. Magic Tooth, the villain. I don't know. Is it rolled up like a blind or something, a shade? Can you unroll that tooth down is my question. Like, is it like a garage door? You hit a button and how is it an auto door, revolving door? What's going on? Why did you not see this? And then why is it black and there's no tooth there? How the shadow of your tooth there? How do you have a shadow of a tooth, but the tooth is missing? You got to feel that. Whenever something wrong with my mouth, my tongue always find that wrong with my mouth spot. Like if I got a piece of food stuck in my tooth, my tongue always go over there and I got to get up and go get some floss because I can't stand nothing in my teeth. Well, you just can't stand teeth from the looks of it. I mean, you don't get like this. Your mouth is like a Rubik's Cube, but all of it is white instead of the other colors too. Like I'm gonna have to sit there and flip this thing around to get it all matched up. God flipped your mouth around and it didn't match up. And he was like, go on, just go on, send her down, go on, get out my face. This is official Coyote Bruja. She said she have pressure for me and do not like me. So I'm going to call Child Protective Services on that little toddler of a tooth that she got in her doggone mouth and tell them she's mistreating kids out here in these streets. I'm going to hotline her mouth because ain't no way you friends with Tanya Michelle. Her mouth look like that. Your mouth look like this. Ain't nobody doing right in the mouth department. And y'all got pressure for everybody else. But ain't nothing. Who said that? Why it go on her nose? Why they go on her nose? Why? Here you go, Petty. This is a good picture of him. I'm just mad that little dinner plate of a tooth, that's a dessert plate. Now you got them big old serving plates in your mouth, but then you got that little bitty tiny dessert plate right over there in that corner, and you ain't even trying. I literally dragged this lady on IG for like 2 hours. All right, she went away. She went off on Blaze, cursed Blaze. I was like, you ain't come to protect me. I'm being attacked, and all this, right? So then she went away, and then she found herself over there with Tanya Michelle, with the other whack-a-nut. And she's sitting in the comment section talking about I can't stand Cappa. So, the llamas took a screenshot of it and sent it to me, and then also got her on her page and sent that, and I'm just rehashing how she can't eat on the left side of her mouth. Now, she got all that pressure for me, but she don't got no pressure for the fact that she got that little tiny, broke off, disgusting, bad-smelling tooth. And then it's still a shadow in her mouth. So her mouth didn't get the memo that the rest of the tooth was missing. The mouth did not get the memo that the rest of the tooth was missing. So the mouth still got a shadow sitting there for no reason, but the tooth gone. Then she got all these other cavities on all the rest of her teeth and got the nerves to get online and pop mess and talk crazy about people who try to go to the dentist on a regular basis and make sure that their mouth don't end up looking like this. Now, if this ain't a punishment, because you know what? The ancestors, my ancestors, knew you wasn't going to like me. So 20 years ago, they said, rotten mouth, and they did this to you. And now here we are today discussing your lack of dental hygiene. Because you can't tell me you done went to a dentist and that dentist did not recommend snatching all that's rotten out, because that caused heart failure. That caused heart attacks. That caused sepsis in your body. These rotten, nasty little teeth. And that's just what's in the front. Ain't no telling what the back look like. Along with her best good buddy, this one. All women that's missing edges, I'm just going to start calling them the Sharita edges. This is the Sharita effect. To be only 50-ish, this lady look awful. What's that Miss Trench Bull? What's that name y'all keep calling her from that movie? Trench Bull. That's what she looked like. Because any other time she's sitting in the camera, she got her little filter on. But this is what she truly looked like. Miss Trunch Bull. Yeah, a Trunch Bull. Hold on. So that one's working with this one with Coyote Bruja. So basically, Blaze came online and said, if you look dangerous, come and join my team. Come and join my team. I need you over here with the Dangerous Mouth crew. Because this look like if he bites you, you are definitely going to need some antibiotics and probably have to go through a battery of tests to see if you've contracted Lyme disease and rabies. Now, out of all the pictures I got, I literally asked for this one. I asked for this one. Because while he's in the corner of them videos, he don't want y'all to see that mouth. I see it. I know it's there. Do you see it? Do you know it's there? I don't even understand how a man that look like this could come to the internet and cheat. How can you come to the internet and cheat? How is that even righteous? Now let's get to the Tea Time and Foxy stuff. So homie D Clown came to homie D Clown. He back in the corner of them videos. I got him so mad. I got him so pressed. He back down in the corner of the videos with his hoodie. Probably a house coat next. He's back where he's comfortable. Okay, because I keep him triggered. And I'm going to keep you triggered. Because as long as you lie, I'm going to hit you with the truth. And the only reason why you get bothered is because it's the truth. Now, thank you for the gifts. I'm going to read the Cash Apps in a minute. So he's saying Chef Foxy said this to him. So he's in the light blue because he the one screenshotted it. When I tell you this is a cult, that is not a lie. It is very true. They are very tactical. And then Chef Foxy's response was because Kappa hate you so much, she blamed you. But King was still fire hot and held alive the minute I tell him. And that's what she was mad about. In actuality, I don't know if she was referring, if the she that she was referring to was me or G.I. Jane, because I wasn't mad. I don't get mad at King for what he say. King is a man. He is going to say what he's going to say, and I'm going to move on. But this shows that, one, that Blaze was in people DMs about me. Like I said, he still was connected. I said he was connected. Tap the screen for me, y'all. You sent something? Okay. I just went and got the other phone. Oh, okay. How interesting. Okay. Thank you, Silent. I'm going to, let me resize it for TikTok. Oh, y'all, give me a second. Silent just found something very interesting that y'all might want to see. Okay. Send to myself. Okay, I'll get in a second. So this shows right here that he was in the DMs with Chef Foxy. Now he got what Chef Foxy said, right? And he cut off most of what he said. So there's no context to really what was said other than I tell you that they're a cult and they're tactical. And we are tactical. We do plan everything out. And we do hand you your butt on a regular, consistent basis, and we make it funny at the end of the day, but you give us the material. You give us the material to hand you your ass every day. Every day. And now let me show you the, then he's saying this from Tea Time, right? So not only was he talking to Chef Foxy in the DMs or text message about me, he was also going to Tea Time talking about me. Tea Time went to him, from what I can see, Tea Time went to him on January 15th at 8:10 p.m. and said, hold up, I need to talk to Kappa ASAP. Now, this was during that heartbreaker situation, right? But remember, Blaze went live prior to that, and he said, llamas. His title was Llamas, My Friends Are Off Limits. And in that live, he expressed that it was Chef Foxy, Tea Time, and Bella that we were trying to go after their platforms. The llamas was trying to go after those 3 women platforms, and that they are off limits because they are his friends. I know y'all remember the live. If y'all need us to repost it, we can. So T-Time said, hold up, I need Kappa ASAP. Then they had a short audio call, and in between then he said, what Kappa got to do with this? That woman is the devil. That's Blaze's response. So in your DM that you put out trying to make me fight T-Time and Chef Foxy, in the DM, you are telling them women that I'm a cult leader and I'm the devil. And I don't mind tactical. Tactical is a compliment. But you're saying I'm a cult leader and I'm the devil. And you don't think that we don't know that you was the one running to them or having people run to them and tell them this banana story? Because one thing about the llamas and myself, if I am going to go after you, I don't do it behind the scenes. I tell you in your face. I'll do it on my live. I'll do it on your live. I will let you know. Just like Miss Parker. I didn't go and hide. I told her, you got 30 days, bro. You got 30 days. I see you. It's up. You got 30 days for talking spicy. I don't do stuff like that because that's a punk to throw the rock and hide your hand. I'm not going to hide behind the llamas. I'm not going to hide behind the people that support me. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it and do it with my chest out because I am the only one that people should be coming after. Not people that's cool with me like you try to do, Blaze. So then today, I get a video where he's now called, either within the last couple days, I got a video saying that he's now called Chef and T-Time predators. But y'all this real quick. So this says lawmakers want to remove derogatory term R word from PA public school code. Hurtful words you would never use to describe a kid these days, like the R word and the C word, are part of the Pennsylvania's public school code. So that debunks that lie that they just say it in Philly. Tap the screen, y'all. Thought they just say that in Philly. Didn't he just say that his wife said it because they just say that in Philly? I'm almost for say that his wife said it because in Philly it's not derogatory at all. Okay, let's listen to a little more Blazy. Here's some more bust out. Start, what Blaze did was, and I already knew this, I just ain't feel like talking about the shit. Blaze talked G.I. Jane into starting up a random ass conversation with King. King said, warn them that Blaze bring problems. I already dropped them fucking DMs. Warn them that Blaze bring problems. He's gonna fuck their platforms up. Blaze gets a report back from G.I. Jane that King said Captain Alama's gonna take down platforms. At no point in time was that ever said by King. Blaze jumped the gun and run and go live and say, Kappa attacking T-Time, Bella, and Foxy, all women that I am now cool with and Alama support. Because baby, that court and them Pookies and Ray Rays and Chef Foxy when she cooking, check them out. Okay, here that's how you support BIPOC.
What's good, y'all? I thought I'd go old school style for this L. I'm about to serve up real quick. We ain't did this in a while. So what we're going to be talking about in this video is the manipulation of TikTok creators and how it can get kind of dangerous. Now, as you heard the story from Kappa, the woman that's manipulating Chef and her right now, I don't know if they're allowing the manipulation really not my concern. But I just like to point out a few things. The first thing I want to point out is the lie that was told that Kappa alleged that I am in contact with a Miss G.I. Jane. I no longer speak to G.I. Jane. I haven't spoken to her.
So he no longer speak to G.I. Jane. But G.I. Jane randomly reached out to King. You don't speak to G.I. Jane, but you speak to a lot of people that still had G.I. Jane in their circle. G.I. Jane was modding for Chef Foxy, I think. I don't know what he said, but just listen to him lie.
Almost. We never had any communications outside the app. She was a mod for me for a little while, but...
So she modded for you. She was in your lives. Her, Glamour, and all them other women was in your lives. She modded for you, but y'all never communicated. Y'all never communicated.
We're no longer friends, so that really kills a lot of her lie, if you paying attention. She liked to lead you to believe that I'm the one that orchestrated her friend to tell G.I. Jane, to tell Chef that she was going to report their pages. Then she says she put out the DMs. And I haven't seen them. The DMs between King of Hearts and G.I. Jane? Because I was really like to see those DMs. What did they talk about when it came to Chef and Tea Time? And you reporting their page, if that did or did not happen. I'm sure it did. I also like to point out is that Chef know that didn't happen at all, because Chef is the first woman that came to me and told me that Kappa was going to be reporting her page because she was mutuals with me. As you can see in the message right here. And as Chef was telling me this,
Now I showed y'all the message. Let me show y'all the message. That's his finger. Excuse me, that's his finger. The music did it for me too. The little sad music. Y'all tap the screen, keep it going, keep it going. Tap the screen, please. So in this message, where is it that Chef said, Kappa says she's going to be reporting my pages? Do y'all see that in this message? Am I blind? Am I blind? Look at the message, y'all. Do that say that in there? Or am I blind? Okay. Because he just said it.
With me. As you can see in the message right here. To me. I also like to point out is that Chef know that didn't happen at all, because Chef is the first woman that came to me that was going to be reporting her page because she was mutuals with me. As you can see in the message right here. And as Chef was telling me this, she told me she was going to do the same thing to Bella's page and the same thing to Tea Time's page. And I didn't even know Bella.
Now when y'all, okay, so I want y'all to remember this. He's saying today he didn't even know Bella. But did I not put it on IG? Because I know Mr. LA, me and you laughed about it. Did I not put it on IG where Trina Dahlia was in Bella's live? They was trying to have court, and Blaze came in there tussling in the comment section with people. And Trina stopped court and said, Bailiff, get Blaze ass the F up out of here. And she had the bailiff boot Blaze out. She said, you always coming to people's lives, starting stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Why don't you go fix your window? You didn't do all this when that brick went through your window, like she went off on him, right? That was long before this video was made, because he just made this. That was before he went live and said, those are my friends. When he went live, Trina had already had him kicked out of Bella's live. He still went live and said Bella, Tea Time, and Chef are his friends. Llamas, my friends are off limits. That was the title of his live. My friends are off limits. Okay, but let's keep going.
You weren't ever mutuals. So to wrap things up, the real story is King of Hearts got caught pillow talking with G.I. Jane and told his friend's business and told that Kappa, his friend, was going to report Tea Time and Chef Page. And Miss G.I. Jane, somebody I don't even talk to or basically don't even know, went back and told her friend, Chef Foxy.
So let's stop right there. She was a mod for you. She was in your space. You done had her up on panels. Now he's saying today he don't even know her. He don't even know her. So you Riri, you mod people you don't even know. You giving mods permission to run your platform and you don't know nothing about them. You letting people hang out in your box. I know you sit over there most of the time with all your boxes open and ain't nobody in there. You telling us now that you don't even know G.I. Jane. But he said earlier that they was cool. She was a mod for him. Exactly. That's another lie.
Basically, don't even know. Went back and told her friend, Chef Foxy, as you can see in the message, like I said. And Chef Foxy came back and told me. So, I would like to see those messages.
So then why did Chef Foxy, out of everybody that's on TikTok, right? Everybody that's on TikTok, why would Chef Foxy come back to you and tell you about this? Why wouldn't she reach out to, let's say, Petty Rowe? Why wouldn't she reach out to King? Why wouldn't she reach out to Closet? Why wouldn't she do like she did and come in my live and ask me, hey, what I do to you to make you want to target me? Now, does that, without me even talking to Foxy and Tea Time about this, does that even make sense? Tea Time been welcoming the llamas into her live for a long time. The llamas didn't watch Tea Time develop her platform to where it's at right now. She'd always say when a llama would come in, hi, llama. Now, why are we over there reporting this lady? Why are we over there reporting her? She want her name to be out there. She want her lives to be out there. It draws people into her lives. The llamas sitting in there boosting and tapping. The only thing the llamas don't do is they don't gift because their accounts are throwaway. So I don't want them loading up money on their accounts when they may have to burn that account and move on to another account. So why would she not want that extra body in her live tapping? The llamas have no reason to target and report BIPOC creators when we was created to protect a BIPOC creator from you. And if you get in my way while I'm doing my duty, which is to hand you your ass, just like Gen X said, thanks for the gifts, thanks for the likes, thanks for tapping. Just like Gen X said, I'm going to bulldoze you over and go right back to my original thing, which is you. Because I ain't got no pressure for nobody else unless they want to get pressure from me.
From King of Hearts to G.I. Jane. And G.I. Jane can post hers too. Because, again, you got caught lying, Kappa. It's too easy to serve you this L. And it's just the fact that Tea Time and Chef Foxy already know this. So I don't really know if they want to be manipulated or they just scared of you. Don't matter to me. But yeah, take that L when you leave.
That's why his wife called him Riri. Now they scared of me, right? What they got to be scared of me for? I go sit in their lives and listen to their lives like everybody else. Why would they have to be scared of me? You know why they scared of me? Because you said so in your own messed up, goofy mind. You said so in your head. Now let me find the one where he said they was predators. Now, when that didn't work, he went on ahead and he's now called them predators.
Guard in front of his house. I'm proud of him in that kind, Kappa. Don't put that. That's not his house, though, right? That's not his house. That is
When they got astroturf.
You know how many people? You know how many people drove up to his house? That's why I know it's his house. It's not his house before, so this is public information.
Hold
Guard
on,
in front of
because
his house.
I need to save it. Hold on, y'all. Let me play on my other phone.
Guard in front of his house. I'm proud of him in that kind, Kappa. Don't put that. That's not his house, though, right? That's not his house. That is
When they got astroturf.
You know how many people? You know how many people drove up to his house? That's why I know it's his house. It's not his house before, so this is public information, right? Yeah, this wasn't released on. I ain't got no address. I ain't giving no address.
Okay, y'all heard that? What did I say? I'm not giving no address. I ain't got no address, right? There was no address on the picture. The picture was just the front of his crib, and it was like a Google image of his house, and I'm finna find it, and I'm finna put it up. It was like one of these. I can't remember which one. I probably picked the ugliest one. So it probably was this one. That's probably why dude said you got AstroTurf at your house, right? Do y'all see an address on here? Do y'all see an address on here?
This doctor's house before, so this is public information, right? Yeah, nah, this house wasn't released. And I ain't got no address. I ain't giving no address.
So here we go once again.
So y'all heard that, right? I ain't giving no address. Ain't no address. Y'all heard that, right? Now listen to his narrative.
With a bunch of creators doxing my address. Now I heard T-Tom ask, was this public information? Everybody's address is public information. Does that mean you should post it? No. Then I heard the question, has this been posted before? Yeah, it has. By the same people that you're in that live with. But do that make it okay? I guess so to you. Now, I will say, I don't have a problem with T-Time or anybody else that was really in that live besides Kappa. The only person I really don't care too much about. But the funny thing is, I remember T and Chef reaching out to me about Kappa. And I told y'all, you're going to find out on your own, but she will destroy your platform. And that's what she just did.
Now, hold on. He just admitted to what? What did he say he just told them? Did y'all hear him? Did y'all hear him? Because he literally just told on himself. Did y'all hear what his response was?
And I told y'all, you're going to find out on your own, but she will destroy your platform. And
so, in the other video, he was saying that King told G.I. Jane that I was going to attack their platforms. I was going to destroy their platforms, whatever, right? Now, he just admitted in this video, y'all, he's slow. He's slow. He just admitted in this video that when they reached out to him, he told them, Kappa gonna destroy y'all platforms.
And I told y'all, you're going to find out on your own, but she will destroy your platform. And that's what she just did. Now, at the end of the day, I don't tell people what to do with their platforms, who to have on their platforms, who to support. I only make people aware. But when you hang out with predators and allow them to post my address and put my family in more danger than they already are at this point, because I gave nobody permission to post my address. And that just shows me that you show predatory behavior if you allow your platform to be used in that type of manner. And I'm strictly making this video for awareness.
Did y'all hear him? Now T-Time and Chef are predators. They show predatory behavior. Did y'all hear him? Please make sure that y'all understand that he just said those two women who simply was trying to protect their platforms, not being no mess, now shows predatory behavior. Predatory behavior.
If you allow your platform to be used in that type of manner. And I'm strictly making this video for awareness. Now, at the end of the day, I don't tell people what to do with their platforms. I don't tell people who to support. I do none of that. I only can make you aware, like I did in this phone call right here with T when she reached out to me asking me about Kappa.
Okay, let me show y'all that. Keep in mind, whatever he said prior, T said, hold up, I need to talk to Kappa ASAP. So it's cut off conveniently where you can't see what he said prior. The context is missing, but T put brakes on that shit and said, hold up, I need to talk to Kappa. T put brakes on that shit. Yeah, they talked for 4 minutes. Yep, for 4 minutes. And then he goes, huh? What? Kappa got to do with this. That woman is the devil. So whatever he was talking about prior to, T cut that shit off and was like, hold up, I need to talk to Kappa. And he caught him off guard. What Kappa got to do with it?
Because Kappa was calling her out. And when T reached out to me asking me about Kappa, I let her know exactly how I felt about it. I didn't tell her not to support her. I didn't tell her to start a war with her or anything like that. Because T was worried about Kappa reporting her page. Because that's the same thing Shep was worried about.
Ain't nothing about no page in this screenshot. This is what he got behind him. Ain't nothing about no page. Ain't no more context. All of that is missing.
When she reached out to me about Kappa. The same Kappa that support child abusers, men that put their hands on women like Slim and King of Hearts.
Hold on. Work with me. Y'all know I gotta get through these receipts real quick, but I got them. Hold on. Would he mean men like this? He mean men like this? Shay Dobson got the same month and year as Shay Dotson. And we know he like to get his record expunged. Do you mean men like this? Like while you doing this, do you mean men like this? Huh?
Women like Slim and King of Hearts. You know, same men that told Chef that Kappa was going to report their pages. Strictly because they were friends with me.
So now it's the same men. Did you hear him? Now it's the same men. So now Slim and King then went and told them women that I'm going to take their pages down.
Make that make sense. Now y'all hanging out. How cute. At the end of the day, I wish these women nothing but the best, especially T. I hope nothing but the best for her and her platform. But keeping them type of people around that support child abusers and men that put their hands on women and protect them, just not a good look, not in my eyes. And at the end of the day, I hope all content creators make better decisions than this. Because we all know, please don't forget nothing. Take that L when you leave.
This is the most loose booty dude I think I've ever met in my entire life. Ever. Like, ever. It's so ridiculous that I'm tired of addressing this goofball. The same men that put their hands on people. So what's false imprisonment? What's recklessly endangering another person? What's simple assault? What's terroristic threats with intent to terrorize another? What's unlawful restraint? What's serious bodily injury? Serious bodily injury. Serious bodily injury. What's that? Was that you giving somebody a hug? Did I look wrong? Did I hear something wrong? Also, while we at it, then let's do this. Oh, let me turn the screen off and flip my camera around. I know I ain't good with this. Hold on for a second. What about a man that does this? What about a man that loses visitation and custody of his child? The mom got full custody and rights. Good job, mom. Tell me again how you a blacktivist when you lost visitation to your own seed. You lost visitation to your own seed, bro. Tell me again how you a blacktivist. I'm confused. I thought black men stayed in the home and raised their children. Okay, now you like to say my husband's on child support. You dirty bitch. This yearn. One of them. Why do women have to fight you, Shay Dotson? Why she got to fight you to support your kid? Why don't you air your stuff out? This undeniable. You did a whole interview with your name in it on your porch that you lied and said was not your house for 2 years. So I'm trying to understand, how is it that you can run up behind everybody else, but you can't air yourself out? Why did this woman have to take you to court to take care of your own seed? I'm just asking the questions that people need to be asking. You want to be an activist? The first thing of being an activist is being honest. People need to be able to trust you. Can't nobody trust you. You're lying about your GoFundMe's that you started. Let's go over the GoFundMe's. Hold on, let me turn.
Let's look at this. It says it was done by Shayda. Video. And it came from the stickers on this app. But I digress. Can't make sense out of stupid. But hold up. Let me help you out. See, I covered your son's picture, but in your video, you put the picture.
Y'all, he was raising $1,300 for t-shirts. $1,300 for t-shirts.
Let's look at this. It says it was done by Shay Dawson. Oh, look, organizer. Oh, February 7th, 2020.
And he ran his narrative that these people stalks a minor child and creates fraudulent GoFundMe. But he updated it. Yeah, he did misspell TikTok. He did misspell TikTok. There's no K. There's no K. TikTok troll t-shirts.
That was the actual GoFundMe, organized by you. And then, in your own video, you circled report. The 7 hours was the date that we saw it after you announced on TikTok back in February 6th, 7th, that you did the GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's no C. Thank you.
Oh.
There's no
But,
C.
look.
T-I.
You can tell your story better than me.
Okay.
Information about the protest to everybody and the t-shirts. So I will let you guys know. Fair or even.
So listen. There you go. Right there. How was it spelled on TikTok? Thank you, Law Princess. How was that spelled? And how is it spelled?
I'm going to start a fund up to finance this protest.
You tried and you failed. But hey, Blaze, I'm going to need you to come to the front. And I'm going to need you to tell all the people what you did with that money and where all the t-shirts are. One more thing, Blaze. Take that L when you leave, bitch.
It's going to be so triggered. All he do is lie. Okay, I think this one a little long. But his 31 people in there. But y'all seen how he spelled TikTok? The same way it's spelled in this goofy GoFundMe. Like y'all have been able to catch me because I would have put TICTOC, right? He got TICK, TOCK. The same way in this GoFundMe that he have in the whole damn thing.
But I digress. Can't make sense out of stupid. But hold up. Let me help you out. See, I covered your son's picture, but in your video, you put the picture up. Let's look at this. It says it was done by Shay Dawson.
So I just wanted to show y'all that. I wanted to show y'all that. I just wanted to show y'all that. That's how depraved this man is, and that's how much he fucking lie. He will lie about anything that he can put, that he literally can put his hands on. Yeah, he told them to report it. When he found out that they knew about it, he told them to report it. He told people online to go and report the GoFundMe because he said that they made the GoFundMe. Just like he said, Sharita didn't write them blogs and that somebody knew in 2015 that they was going to dislike Blaze. So they went and wrote the blog. He did the same thing. Okay.
Pages and keep having it. So, like, she has no real use for him anymore. What happened to the Train family? Baby, I don't know what Blaze bought all them the same family. I thought they at least give you different names.
For real, you come on this app every day talking about you ain't got to prove nothing, but you spend your entire day trying to prove everything.
Y'all see all them bots. So this was his expose on Slim. He was saying that Slim, you know, put up the DV survivor, or if Slim did it. If Slim did it, because I ain't looked into it, I don't know. I ain't asked Slim, whatever. He's saying that the lady's a DV survivor, right? He puts up her statement with the case number out in the open, and then he tells everybody what city and state that he got that from, what courthouse he got that from, right, in his live. So he knew he wouldn't have nothing but 20 or 30 people in there. So he pays for 1,000. He had 1,100 people in there. And so one of the llamas, I think it was Silent, went and looked, because they like, okay, Blaze is above numbers. He's above the allotted amount of viewers he's supposed to have. So why does he have so many people in there? Because we try to keep him at about less than 100, less than 50. Because he's a liar and he put people's family in danger. So,
Did I say?
y'all see all them trains? He said that I creep paid to have those bots sent to his live. So if I'm sitting in here and I'm chilling, right, and I see my numbers shoot up and it ain't real people and they not tapping the screen and they not commenting,